know what defense the Blazers were in that time, but they left Dalton with about 6 feet of airspace.
Lakers on a 10-0 run. This is more like it. We'll see Trey Jemison the third in a moment for Los Angeles. Van's going to try another one from the outside, and that one's better for. And with home court, JJ's talked about this quite a bit. Lakers will be home for 9 or 10 days before they have to hit the road for Game 3 in the first round.
Yeah, well, Koloko came up dry on his 2 attempts.
Blazers looking to attack underneath all the way and laying it up and in. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. 3 on its way. Oh, Klingen's going to get a gimme.
Offensive rebound.
Wide open.
Wow, that was interesting to see how open Koloko was under the bucket.
He'll launch yet another 3 and knock it down. So thin point lead. And if that score stays the same, I know it's very early. That would be a marquee first-round matchup. Running the floor by Dalton Knecht.
It's nice to see the game played the right way, make the right plays. Nice job by Alex Len.
Klingen with 5:12. Clock moving here in the second.
Today's game?
No, it's what I said. It talks volumes about today's game. That's what today's game is all about. The analytics. You're either shooting a 3 like this, or you're going to get it in the paint somewhere. Run out on the floor. The Lakers locked into the 3rd seed and starting at home next week. Baseline.
Dalton wide open in the corner for a triple.
As you would expect, he has multiple threes, 4 of them tonight, leading the Lakers. Toumani Camara. No,
I'm impressed. I've been with how classy he's been throughout this year with all the noise surrounding him and everything. He has just been one class act.
Second half. Nothing but net again there to Austin. He was the Laker leader this year in starts, minutes, steals, 3-pointers, and
14 tonight. Easiest thing to say earlier in the year. That's one thing that's been consistent with the Warriors is they force another 3-point miss, and Klingen misses inside point blank. Klingen piling up the rebound numbers and putting that one in.
And a jam.
They're playing good basketball this third quarter.
Sharp into a 3. Got it. Transition, man. That will around. Delano Banton will bring it out of that court. Klingen on a weave up top. Dribble handoff to Murray. Banton to Murray. Drive it into the lane. Jump stops to Walker. Sets his feet. Thought about a 3. Banton will take the 3. He got it. Delano sends it here in Chicago. Gives the Bulls a lead of 5. 1:52 remaining. Banton off the Klingen screen. Spin dribble. Into a lay-in. And in. Delano.
Pick and roll again next time down. Abdi is short. Follow good.
Identifies how good Toumani Camara is at stopping the opposing offense. And I'll just add, fellas, 3 more steals for Toumani Camara tonight to add to that total.
Yeah, that's amazing. He's one of 9 guys with at least 100 steals this year in the NBA.
Which throughout most of the season, Kev, they have been the smartest team on the floor every night.
They've been outstanding, getting off to that incredible start this year. Simons bouncing over to Sharp, catch and shoot, and threaded it up. 8 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 blocks at half. Very active against these 2 bigs here for the Cavaliers, Allen and Mobley. Sharp swings over to Avdia. Hard cut into Klingen, finishes with 2 hands, and he got clipped from behind.
Kind of a 1-2-2 type of look.
Off to Scoot for 3, no. Rebound batted by Banton, keeps it alive. Blazers playing with 3 point guards out there. Simons, Scoot, Banton. And Thibault drills another.
We talked about championship-type teams, and this is what they do. They close quarters strong, especially going into the final frame.
Thibault coming back with another by White that sees 2 defenders off to Camara. Nice quick pass to Simons for an open look. Back tap by Camara, regathered by Simons. A 3 is up and in. Time veteran now in his 8th year at 6'7". Known for his defense. 87-74 count. How many has he attempted this year? Floyd Craig, not seen it. Scoot outside for 3. He nailed it, so it must be.
I called the coaches at Oregon State at the time. I said, I know this is going to sound crazy. but I got this fifth grader in town that you...
Three-point range. Slanting in. Murray redirects. Knocked down from behind by Cornett.
Play up against them and play at that level when it's in the playoffs and win games. And it's so important to just set the tone.
When did you know?
All for a week straight to convince them to at least invite an NAIA player to represent the NAIA at that trial.
5 minutes gone by here in the third. Kamara barrels into the lane. He'll loop on it. And in comes Scoot Henderson. It was never good. 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Bat rolling across midcourt. Got a great look in the last trip down on a Kamara screen for an open jumper from the corner. See if they can conjure here. Matisse catch and shoot three. Got it. Najee steps out on him. Murray bounces inside. Good move to the rim. That caught iron, and Matisse fired that as he was descending because Matisse was going to block that shot. Avdia double. Banton surveys. Drop Reef out on top to Banton. He'll recycle with 7 to shoot.
Oh, good
Hesitates, then drives it and goes right in. 5-point Blazer lead. The impact of Jokic in the fourth quarter, as Lamar mentioned, will be felt. And vice versa for the absence of Simons here tonight.
Race a little bit last night. It's like you had Brandon there, and you had Gee there, and you had Quentin Post there. You had Kevin Knox there. Draymond came by in the second half. Steve Kerr was there.
Year number 4. Yeah, and I got a great question for Paris Lawson. She better not look at her computer because she always does it sometimes. What's his nickname? I'm just going to leave it right there. Chauncey Billups.
Paris, you got backup. Don't worry.
Oh, that's a nice move that time.
Still in his hands. Couldn't get it off. Simons got that three off, and all of us.
All those wide open shots. So why not go out there and get a 12-foot pull-up?
And tonight he's 1 of 7 shooting threes. That was his first 2-point attempt and make of the night. Good move by Sharp. Pretty stuff from the elbow. I mean, cold-blooded Pritchard is locked in tonight. 9 threes, equaling a career high. 3 from here in Philly, the only visit of the season for the Blazers. Sixers going for the season sweep, going for back-to-back games. Tyrese Maxey went down the tunnel at the end of the quarter to get checked on. Extend the lead back out to 4. Batch over to Dele Avdia, whose 3 is off good. Rebound, Jabari Walker. In Chris Collinsworth, Sunday Night Football partner.
That's awesome.
Man, he's the best. He was a really good basketball player in high school. Not many people know that.
I remember Chris when he was in the league, a heck of a wide receiver. Played with Boomer, didn't he? As Boomer Esiason?
Sure did. Yep. Sure did. The lefty clinging with a little relief.
We know about him as a finisher, but what we've learned since coming over from Dallas is he's got some playmaking ability as well.
Simons knocks down the 3.
The help. Once you get to the help, you double team, clamp down. Excellent defensive possession by the Cavs. Good shot by Darius Garland.
Spruce is out there on Sharp, limiting his space. Now it's Simons. He'll angle off of. Big screen up top by Avdia. Inside it goes to Kamara in the threes at 45%. 88% from the line. Merrill picks up full court. And want to increase the pressure on the Blazers here as Portland looks to protect this lead with 5 to go in the third. Avdia gets a running start, finds Reith who lays it in. Just decked one of the Blazers in Sharp as he leaned in to take that shot.
Yeah, I was concerned. I thought I heard a chirp there. I was hoping he didn't pick up a foul there because he really was aggressive. Ty was. Got to continue to be aggressive, though. Even though when you have fouls, sometimes you get a lot of fouls called. It just takes the life out of you. Got to play through that.
Jerome anticipated that Henderson pass. Henderson has to lob up a grenade. Oh, brother, it's just been that. Inside the friendly confines. 13 on the road. Kenny's Cavaliers, the first team to clinch a playoff spot. Simons for 3.
He was on crutches at the end of the game. 10-point deficit for Brooklyn. Just under 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Nets have gone 9-12 against the Western Conference this season. One of those wins against Portland. Henderson had it knocked away. He tracks it down. Simons straight away triple. 23rd in defensive rating. Similar numbers for Portland. 24th in defensive rating. 22nd in defensive rating. Agility.
Trae Young, Nikola Jokic, Cade Cunningham, LeBron James. All right, so that's 2 #1 picks, an MVP, and Trae Young.
It's a great list to be on for Isaiah Collier.
Avdija over to Kamara, driving and finishing for 2.
That's about needed that kind of made 3 with a hand in his face. Nice high arc. Of course, he had been struggling for a while, starting to find his rhythm now, but that was a tough 3 for him.
Zone defense for the first time here, Thurl. Avdija driving and scoring. Slowest team in the NBA across half court. That is not true anymore with Isaiah Collier.
No, it's not. And Isaiah has really had to find his speed at the